What is going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on my downtime. Hoping you're all having a great day on day 11 of my Facebook Purge challenge for the next, for all of 30 days. But yeah, I've been spending a good amount of time on Facebook, but I wasn't just screwing around. I've been managing my page. I've been talking with co-creators who are on YouTube. And mostly now about my Patreon page. I literally just launched it because they approved it, which is like, woo! I'm excited about that. That's like a whole new journey that's about to begin. But I did make a post, talking about my outdoor cats and how well they're doing and all that. But I added the fact that I'm going to be renovating my home office space relatively soon. Yeah, that's right. The background's not going to be the same. Nothing's going to be the same at all whatsoever. And I didn't do all of that for the purpose of being needy or needing some kind of approval from people. I did it because I share my life with people, and I cannot help that. Especially with friends, extended family, also, associates who've become friends and close, very close to me, extended family. I share everything with the people who are closest to me, my inner circle. And I'm never going to stop doing that. Which is why I decided, before beginning this challenge, that I'm not going to do without Facebook completely. I'm just purging so that I'm more productive, I'm happier, not as depressed or depressed at all, and it's starting to work. Actually, things are starting to come full circle with that, and it's only day 11. So I've just been kind of chatting back and forth with co-creators. I've been managing my page. Did a general precursor Virgo season video for my fan page, Moon Goddess, which I'll link up here, so that you guys, if you would like to like that page, you can go ahead and do so if you're on Facebook. So weird how I mentioned that when, I'm on my purge. It seems kind of weird and like, Jen, why are you doing that? Because I know that some of you are probably looking to give up Facebook entirely. Well, I'm not, personally. I already did mention that on day 1. So today's been a pretty eventful day, and I have set the goal post really high on myself, and I like that. That's a good thing because that means that I'm going to be a lot more productive. I'm going to get things done, and I'm very excited about that. Also, if you guys want to check out my Patreon page, you could do so as well. That's linked up with my brand name, DTWJ Life, and that's here on YouTube as well on my other channel. That's how I started that. A bunch of things are not only going to happen, but just like a bunch of things are being illuminated, and things that I truly care about, not things that I'm just scrolling through and looking at just to pass time. I'm actually being a lot more productive, so I'm pretty damn happy about that. Don't mind my demeanor. It's just that today's Monday, and well, every Monday is hustle day for me. So yeah, I get pretty serious. I'm always in the zone. It's kind of how my mind is just about every single Monday, and that's the way it should be. Versus the last Monday, I posted a challenge video, a Facebook Purge challenge video, and I was all like, I wasn't even trying to get beads. Like, I was just so freaking miserable, dude. And you know what? I'm not saying that I'm undergoing a complete 180, but I am definitely saying that I'm seeing improvements. I'm seeing improvements in how I spend my time, who I spend it with. what I spend it doing. And that's all of that is essentially the reason I began this purge to begin with. And it's actually starting to work. I'm not even I'm not even playing app games as much anymore. Like I'm just like this is just like it's all just childish bullshit. I used to think that app games helped me. Like Cafe Land. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that one. I used to use that as like a time blocker, if you will. If you've ever, searched up like how to manage your time better, things of that nature, everybody's always talking about blocking your time. Okay. I would cook a dish, right? It's kind of like a Sims game type deal. I would cook a dish for like 2 hours, and I would spend that whole 2 hours doing something. Whether it was productive or not, I was doing something. By the time that 2 hours was up, I was checking the game, and I was like, it's ready, and then that meant that task or whatever I was doing was done for that time. I don't even do that. I thought that it was productive and that it would help me, but it kept me on Facebook for too long. And at that time, I wasn't really, excuse me, my neck. I wasn't really like, what do you call it? I wasn't really networking, like in the right way. So, yeah, you can imagine how much time I wasted. But this, that's why I gave up on, app games and things of that nature. Because some people are like motivated by competition and being up on top on the leaderboard, which is why they play certain app games and they compete with their friends. And that's really cool. It's a great mindset to get into. But in reality, if you want to get on top of the leaderboard, what you might want to do is study SEO. Learn how algorithms work, how you can change the trajectory of those algorithms, and how you can yourself get on top of the leaderboard, so to speak. On like the first 3 pages at least, right? Just it's great for opening up your mindset and how you choose to focus. But app games are not meant for you to stay there. I mean, I know that like Facebook wants that, but it's not meant for you to stay there. You have to actually learn the skill set and do it in real life, not just play some game. Yeah. That's where the debate about gaming addiction comes in. And you got some gamers saying, you know what, it actually makes you intelligent. And yes, it does. However, it becomes an addiction when that's all you do and you don't actually take action in real life in a constructive way, not destructive, like you're not hurting anybody or yourself. You're actually doing something wonderful for yourself. You're creating something amazing. Yeah. I've never really been into gaming. I'm not that kind of person. It was fun when I was a kid, but then I grew up. App games were just kind of a way of me like passing the time. And how can I pass the time when I have bills to pay? Yeah. And being, that I'm a co-signer on the mortgage that we have now on our home, my mother and I got bills to pay. Okay? I can't just be sitting back and chilling on app games. I have got bills to pay. So I have to focus on that because I do take half ownership of that. Also, detail-wise on the paperwork that we had to sign, I have co-ownership of the title and deed to the home as well. So yes, again, I have priorities and bills to pay. I have to adult up. I have to stop, wasting time. So, with all that being said, I'm starting to kind of see a turnaround. And, I guess it's the Virgo rising in me. Yeah, it's like I said before, it's about to be Virgo season. I have Virgo in my rising or ascendant in my natal chart. Us virgins, yeah. Even in adulthood, we're kind of like that, which the negative side of that could be that, like, we're petty betties, where we could be childish, that sort of thing. You know, a little bit of growing up needs to be done, etc. Right, understood, got it. The Cancerian side of me, which is my sun sign, is always looking to improve myself. So by that combination happening, right, in my natal chart, I'm able to look at and analyze, where I've gone wrong or where I'm lacking, and I start to kind of like formulate a plan, not to escape it, right, but to like actually deal with it and make it better. You never run away from a situation, especially when you really care about it. You deal with it and you make it better. That's what I've been doing. As part of this Facebook Purge challenge, and also as a part of everything that I've been doing in my real life. Yeah. I find that, despite how I look right now, because I'm in that Monday hustle zone thing that's going on here, apart from the way that I look right now and I'm coming across because of that, I'm actually quite happy. I'm far from depressed. I'm actually very happy because I see, everything coming together, because I'm making it come together. I'm making it work. I'm actually creating things to where I could better serve people, to where I could generate more business. Things are actually going to start to turn around much more. Outside of that, there was an earlier video that I mentioned something to the nature of doing yard work. Yes, I'm promoting myself in that respect as well. I'm getting out there. I'm hustling. I'm making my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, yeah. Last year, literally, I was doing snow removal, right, during winter season. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out for a few reasons. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Moving forward with my life and my goals. And instead of trying to come up with seed capital in order to continue that in an area that it doesn't snow very much in, I thought that it would be a better idea to get into, doing yard work, if not necessarily like professional landscaping. It is landscaping technically, but it's not like I'm making your yard look freaking beautylicious. I'm just getting the basics done, that people otherwise cannot do or don't have the time to do. Yeah, I'm starting there with that. And that's been going okay. It's steady. On the more creative side, I'm starting all over again because I went from property manager, we have tenants, to co-owner of the home. And the more that you move up, the more responsibilities that you have. I no longer get paid on a monthly basis for being a property manager. I'm actually putting money into the house. I'm putting money into the property, into the liquid asset that we have. And that takes a lot of sucking a lot of shit up, right? And moving up. Because it's like I said, the more that you move up with anything that you do, the more responsibility that you have. Instead of staying in the marketing field, which is where like my background is like most of my background, my professional background in the corporate world. Instead of staying there, back in 2008, I decided to open up my own online business. And by doing that, instead of getting a tax return, getting money from the IRS every year, I'm paying into the system every year. So it works out like that in so many ways. Like on a very earthly Virgo rising, Virgo season, what's up? On a very earthly level, that's how it works. The more that you move up, the more responsibility that you have. Excuse me. Some people can argue why it may be a stupid idea, and that's perfectly fine because I know what I'm investing in. While some people may see the odds, I know myself and what I'm capable of. So I don't question it. And I definitely don't ever for 1 second think that anything that I've decided or I've done is stupid, because it's not. Fuck that shit. All right. I'm remaining laser focused on my shit, on my hustle, on my business, on my home. All right. The home front, the fort, right? Family. That's it. You know, all the stuff that matters. Because that's the reason why I got into everything I did to begin with. Even when I was still in marketing in the corporate world, I was just like, I'm taking this commission home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hitting one for the team, but I'm taking it home. Because that's what matters to me. I don't know, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I took up just about 16 minutes of your time. But it is what it is. It's not that long, whatever. Thank you guys for watching me. Also, check out everything in the description of this video. Thank you in advance for the support. I really appreciate it. Much love and light. Blessed be.